Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. This is the extended bonus for the mid-August, it's mid to end August, Mercury retrograde update. Sagittarius, so this, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you was Out of My Mind by Little Image. It's a song that talks about when you had everything but took it for granted and let it go to waste. And then it's like after the fact realizing what was lost. I don't feel like this was you. I feel like this is somebody else, you know, thinking this about you. But then, and the reason I said that is because the first card that I pulled was change tracks. And then underneath the deck, be true to yourself. So it's like, be true to yourself, make the right decision, change tracks based on what it is that you want, not what anybody else wants, right? And then the tarot cards that I pulled was the Ten of Swords, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups with the Devil. Now, underneath the deck is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, you know, wishes being granted, right? But with that Devil there, you're either dealing with a Capricorn or, you know, could be celebrating with a Capricorn, and or with the celebratory energy, I would just be very, very careful that you don't overindulge. I see this as just, you know, like the potential possibility for toxicity, partying a little too hard. You know, take it as it resonates. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. Because then the physical health card came up. I can actually show it here because this is, well, I'll eventually probably post these on YouTube, but it's physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. And what's interesting is it's card number 5, and that's that is all about changing direction. 5s are about changing direction. So you could be changing something with your body image, balancing out, you know, your self-image, you know, that kind of energy. It's you being true to yourself. So, let's clarify these cards with the tarot, please, for Sagittarius. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Also underneath the deck, you had number 42, insight. Somebody could be 41, 42 years of age, you know, coming upon 42. Hi. My kitty's sitting in my lap right now. Keeps on looking at me and wanting to play with me. All right. Sagittarius. Yeah, so Mercury retrograde is August 23rd through September 15th. So it affects communication, transportation, and technology. Anything dealing with communication. So just be aware, especially if you have like strong Gemini placements anywhere in your chart, because it'll Mercury rules Gemini. So that's why. The energy going into this is the Haya of Air, and I believe that is the Page of Swords. And that's somebody who's looking for information. Some people kind of look at this as spy energy. That's more like the Knight of Swords, but how dang, buddy. But it's like, you know, a student. What are you doing? I need my hands. Yeah, it's like a student. I don't know if you see his paws or not. He wants to play. All right, what is the Ten of Swords? What is the Ten of Swords energy for Sagittarius, please? What's the Ten of Swords? What are they walking away from? Adelita of Fire. That's the Knight of Wands. What's the Nine of Pentacles, please? The Moon. Okay. What's the Three of Cups for Sagittarius, please? Seven of Pentacles. All right, I like that. What's the Devil? What's the Devil for Sagittarius? Hiya. A Fire. Oh, with the Lovers. Okay, I need to find my book because I want to look at something. I might have gotten that wrong at the beginning. The Adelita. Oh, the Adelita, yeah, the Adelita of Fire. That is the Knight. Yeah, so it was the Knight of... It was, okay, gotcha. And then the Haya of Fire is the Page of Wands. That's a passionate new beginning. Oh, I see there, okay. Yeah, partying and stuff. That's exactly what I thought it was. So, I'm talking to myself. What we've got here, the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Swords. You're walking away from something, and it's this in and out, playgirl, playboy energy, somebody that you can't depend on, somebody that's only there for a good time, not a long time. This can be in work, career, business, you know, anything that you're passionate about. Doesn't have to be like romance or relationships, right? Could be like work-related stuff. But you're walking away from it. What you're walking towards is something that you're keeping secret. You're being very quiet about it. You're making your own moves. This is very watery energy. You could have strong like water placements in your chart somewhere. Pisces, Cancer energy, but I always say Scorpio too. It's very watery, mysterious energy. And the reason that you're keeping this quiet is because you're very soon about to have something to celebrate with that Three of Cups. And it's clarified by the Seven of Earth. That's the oak tree. It's something that you've planted, a seed that you've planted, and it's now growing into a sturdy oak tree with, you know, lots of, I'm hearing that song, lots of possibilities. I know I'm singing it like so off key, but lots of opportunity. So then we follow it by the Page of Wands, which is like a passion, somebody who's just like very energetic, very gung-ho, really excited, ready to get started with something. And that's with the California poppy. But be careful with that. Could be toxic energy. I just felt something tug at my sleeve, and my cat is on my lap, so that was weird. Be very careful about that, Sagittarius, because okay, that's clarification. Be careful with that, because you don't want to be naive about your next steps. You want to be careful. And yes, you know, be excited about what you have to do and, you know, with this partnership, but it's like to get a good start, just, you know, don't celebrate too hard. Look at the bigger picture, you know, start with a solid foundation. But what this is, though, in the long run, is going to be really good for you. We've got underneath the deck the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. So it's like wish fulfillment. That, or it'll be just a really good move, a really good decision towards your romance and relationships as well. Something that will have fulfilled you. Ow, dang, sorry, my cat. Bro. So anyway, we're going to move on. But be true to yourself with whatever decisions that you make. I feel like you will be using insight in order to do this. You have nothing to worry about for sure. What are some additional messages from Divination of the Ancients for Sagittarius? Sorry, there was a hair there. Sagittarius. Underneath the deck, fire, spontaneity. Yeah, you have a lot of fiery energy in this read. Things that are affected by, this in and out energy that you're walking away from. Just be careful that you don't deal with it, coming up again in the future. Or that you're just not, that you're being too celebratory. It's just what I keep on feeling. Pay attention to your physical health, use insight to have a better understanding and awareness of the situation at hand, and how to, I guess, kind of like make the better decisions around that. But spontaneity. Now, spontaneity is not a bad thing. It can be a good thing. It helps bring out the inner child, helps you, I don't necessarily want to say like be or have fun. You don't have to necessarily be spontaneous to be fun, right? But sometimes it's fun just to, do things on a whim, go and do this and that. However, that can sometimes be a foolish thing too. So there's two sides to every coin, right? But I'm looking at the change tracks card. And overall, it's like just being true to yourself, following your intuition, right? Palmistry, interpretation. So what is your interpretation of the situation? Just because people label you as one thing doesn't mean that you have to be that one thing. If it's not who you are, right? So, people may have read you wrong. Maybe you are more spontaneous than people thought that you were. Maybe people had you pegged for one type of way or one type of character, when in fact you're a completely different type of personality. Take it as it resonates. What is our metaphysical cannabis oracle for Sagittarius, please? I chugged a huge glass of chamomile tea to try to relax. And I think it's finally starting to hit, but it's like midnight right now. Okay. So underneath the deck, this is interesting. I think Scorpio got this also. Underneath the deck is balance, chaos. And I feel like, you may be in some kind of a sense having been in part of some kind of chaotic situation in which you walked away from. And, you're coming out on top, right? Coming up as the independent person, independent woman, celebrating, all of these new opportunities, the new seed that's been planted. But it's still, there's some kind of toxicity looming around you, and that could be the chaos, right? That could be it. Top of the deck, Oma Oloran, sing. So interesting, because we're talking about going out celebrating. This could be like going to a concert, enjoying yourself, going out singing karaoke, if that's, something that you enjoy. We're going to read this. Okay. The Omo Oloran stands with her guitar covering her body. The wind is carrying musical notes to activate your throat chakra through the timelines. Birds blend into the background as golden light pours from her throat. She reminds you that our ancestors delivered messages and coding into songs to free those kept under slavery, passing the ancient teachings down to those who were ripped away from their homelands. The songbird encourages you to embrace your sacred vocal cords and sing out from your heart into the space before you call back all of your power. The Omo Oloran appears to you when you are resisting something within yourself and hiding your true power. Use your voice like the birds and speak your truth. So, yeah, this was talking about being true to yourself and, being spontaneous even. But it's like, express yourself. Find a way to express yourself. Spirit's saying activate your throat chakra, and you can sing it, you can say it, with communication. That's going to be a major focus, being in Mercury retrograde, which is all about communication. But I feel like, whatever way that you find to express yourself through will help balance, some of this chaos that you've been experiencing, as long as you remain true to yourself. Okay? That's going to be a big part of this. But I really love this for you. It could be bringing in a new lover. It could be kind of like being your wishes and dreams fulfilled with your current lover. Take it as it resonates. But it's next level. I really like this. Just be true to yourself. And I love the energy of your attitude. Maybe you are becoming more spontaneous. Like, this is like a different side of you is coming out that people have never seen. But it's none of their business. It's only yours. I love that. All right, Sagittarius. This is what I have for you this week. For the beginning of Mercury retrograde and mid-August. Mid to end August. So if you like this reading, if it gives you clarity, insight, or answers, and you want to know more, dive deeper, my personals are open. So you can contact me. I have all of my contact information at the description below. Just reach out and we'll set it up. If you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, always really, truly helps the single mom. And I have all of that information down there below as well. But I do these free readings every single week on my YouTube channel. And then I do the extendeds over here on my platforms. So I do appreciate you being, a patron and, supporting me in this way to get the extended readings. That said, I look forward to reading for you again. Make sure that you are liked, shared, and subscribed. And I will see you on the flip side, Sagittarius. You guys take care. Peace.